better late than never. So, to start things off, it was quiet in the base. Too quiet, Knyfe reckoned. The team spread out, on the alert for any citizens of the Sun. The former filter agent stepped into Citizen Dawn's hall and saw a woman on the throne, but it wasn't Dawn. It was a dead woman, who laughed sharply upon seeing her. Perfect! Did you forget about me, little hero? I have not forgotten about our last encounter, and I have made some good choices, but they won't be good for you. So if you don't understand what this is talking about, I believe it's Fright Train's villain deck has the Nemesis Choke in it. I don't actually know if it's Knyfe's Nemesis or not, but that's the history between the two of them. So Choke was sent to Fort Adamant, hence Chokepoint was born, and here we are. So we're also given the Adamant Sentinels, other residents of Fort Adamant, and we're also given the Hunted Naturalist because he's kind of OP, so you want to play him in one that's not too bad. So overall, this is Advanced Edition, it's just this one isn't really that bad. I mean, we are in Insula Primalis. Let's just get this over with. What hope do you have? The metal in all things calls to me, and I answer with commands. Everyone into Alpha Formation, just like we practiced. We're ready for this one. So I don't know who's the team leader, if it's Mainstay, Dr. Medico... I assume it's probably Medico. Anyway, for Chokepoint, she is going to try to collect her stuff. We'll go over how it works. So she enters Ferrokinesis side up, this side. Start of the villain turn, if there are hero or more face-down cards in play, she flips. Whenever she destroys a non-character card target, it goes into the face-down play area, so she is very good against Unity for that reason. And I guess she also would do a number on Captain Cosmic. So, face-down cards cannot be affected in any way. I don't even think Tempest can destroy them, but I'm not 100% sure on that. At the end of the villain turn, she deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 energy damage, so hero -1. Basically, she's very tame on this side. And then due to advanced mode, at the end of the villain turn, she's going to jack a card from whoever has the most cards in hand. For a second there, I thought it was cards in play. So then when she flips, she goes into Armored Animus mode. She increases damage dealt to targets who have a face-down card in the play area. She takes less damage from heroes that are in the same boat. And at the end of the villain turn, she has to destroy one of her face-down cards, and then she hits the hero target with the highest HP for hero +1 projectile damage. And then on advanced mode, whenever a discard would take place, or a hero card discard would take place, it goes in the villain play area. So basically, she's using our cards as ammo to hit us. That's pretty much the gist of it. As for what all we have here, I'll go over it in a second. So Ireful Grasp hits everyone with no equipment cards, which is basically everyone at this point. And then she'd also steal an equipment card, but there's none in play, so she's out of luck. So most cards in hand is Knyfe. Infiltrate and Obfuscate is not going to be too helpful here because the environment is going to be kind of tame here. This only works on environment targets, so when the volcano comes out, it's not going to do anything. So we're giving her this one. Anyway, for the Sentinels, I should point out if you ever try to replay this one from the actual endgame screen, there used to be a glitch where you'd get different Sentinels, like you'd have them mix and match automatically. I don't know if that's ever been fixed, so just keep that in mind if you ever have to retry this for one reason or another. Anyway, we start with Caligula's form, which gives us damage reduction. Sacre bleu, what is this madness? Le piste. And for our actual power here, so I could make the next damage irreducible. I could heal. But I know what's on top of her deck. In the event you didn't, you're best off using Idealist just to mitigate her damage. If you want to make this a little faster, I guess you could not do that and use Caligula's, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, we want to use Natural Form's power. I don't even think we're ever going to play this, to be honest. Or actually use it, I mean. So in terms of power, we're going Gator Form. Yes, I know it's the crocodile, I just like calling it Gator. We want to play Predator's Eye. We're going to mark her for extra damage. I will draw one card, Crafty Assault, and I actually want to damage her. So right here we'll hit her for 3. And that ends my turn. I just realized I have not read those. You faced your fears and weaknesses and harnessed each of them, the Argent Adept. The hunter will be hunted, but will he realize in time that he is now the prey? And yes, that's Ambuscade's reflection there. Telling you, Ambuscade, hang up the gun, go to Hollywood, become an actor or something. It'll suit you better. Anyway, for Knyfe, we're going to use the Conduit Blade here. This will boost her energy damage. You could use this to deal a burst of damage, it's just kind of up to you. Sometimes it's nay correct across swords. Most times it is. And then we're going to hit her since we get the +1. So out comes the Volcanic Eruption. It's going to hit everyone for 7 fire damage, which is pretty devastating for the Sentinels. Out comes Harvest the Mighty, so the guy with the most cards in play takes 4 energy damage. And that dude is Wraith. So unfortunately the TK Thump right there is reducing that by 1. And then she steals that card anyway, so that's why you want to get some mileage out of it before it goes away. Most cards in hand are the Sentinels. And we're going to give up Telekinetic Wallop. And the reason for this is you deal damage to up to 3 targets, but Chokepoint doesn't have any targets. She only uses ongoings and one-shots. So this is kind of weak. So now she has her 3 cards, she's going to flip next turn. Meantime, we are going to use Positive Energy here. I am feeling positive. Positively stabby. The Idealist. So a little bit of healing across the board. And then we hit her for 3. And then we want to keep hitting her with the TK Thump so that we mitigate her damage. When she flips next turn, we'll be dealing less damage. So right here we need to deal with the Volcano. Naturalist is best for that. No Obsidian Fields in play, so nothing comes out. For Knyfe, you don't get an extra power with this, which is what kind of sucks. I think I'm going to use this next turn. In case you're curious, Knife's top card is Prime Punch. So we'll use the Energy Lance. And there it is. It's almost like my deck is marked or something, you know? So another Harvest the Mighty. This time we'll hit Mainstay. The Obsidian Field offsets the TK Thump. And we want to destroy Knife's card so we don't have to deal with the damage reduction. Highest HP is Knyfe because we can have Naturalist tank in a second. Keep formation, no firearms, by the book, let's go. And what was it I wanted to show real quick? I forgot. Anyway, we're going to use the Horrifying Dichotomy. So the -1 is offset by the Obsidian Field. We can hit her for 6 here. This is pretty much our single biggest nuke at the moment. And then we're going to TK Thumper. So once again, the reduction here is offset by the field. So now we don't want to discard, she'll steal your card if you do. So we can put out Indomitable Force here to tank. Naturalist is going to get hammered, but it's kind of worth it. So this is going to reduce damage dealt to him by 1, which offsets the Obsidian Field. Gets destroyed at the start of his turn, and if you go in Rhino form, he's going to redirect. So we'll play that. We're going to go into Rhino form here. And we are going to use Primal Charge. Play a card. Oh yeah. The protection of innocence is the purest venture. Unhand me. Don't you know who I am? The prideful will meet defeat at the hands of the humble. By the way, I should mention the Gator effect is still in play, so we could hit him twice. And we draw the Rhino. Who would have guessed? So I'm going to play that next turn. So we can do Prime Punch here. Unfortunately, this isn't the servo, which will boost your melee damage. This thing, the gauntlet. We're still going to do the Prime Punch. So let's do that. If we use Battlefield Experience, we get to draw a card and play a card. So we get to hit her for 3, and then 3 more, or 4 because of the Conduit Blade. Gives us Energy Burn, which you can play immediately. We'll be finishing this one way or another. I prefer my way. Too close, you damn clanker. So keep in mind, if we did not destroy Knife's card here, that would cause her to deal 1 less damage on each of these hits, so that'd be 4 less damage overall, since I hit her a total of 4 times there. And we can wrap things up this turn. Out comes the Raptor pack. That's going to hit the Naturalist, since he redirects. And now she's going to hit everyone. Ireful Grasp, so everyone without equipment gets hit, and then she's going to jack my Conduit Blade. So 2 damage to the Naturalist 5 times. And we want to destroy Knife's card for the same reason. And 3 more damage to the Naturalist. So, to maximize your DPS, the next best card to play is Dark Delusions, because Writhe is going to hit everything for 2 damage, boosted to 3 because of the field, then reduced back to 1 because of the face down card. And then Idealist is going to hit someone for 3. So, grand total of 5 damage that can be dealt to Chokepoint here. Now, unfortunately, you... Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if he was going to hit the Raptors. It did say villain target. That reminds me. Take that! And that! Way to go, Karate Robot! You have to remember, Idealist loves Sentai shows. So, let's see real quick. I am going to hit her... No, I'm not. So let's TK Thumb. And then you could discard if you wanted to get rid of the field, but we kind of needed to wrap things up. So here we can go Rhino form. And I'm going to go Gator. We can play Crafty Assault. It's up to you if you want to hit the Raptors. I'm choosing not to. We get Environmental Allies, which seems like it might be a good pickup. It's just not something that's actually going to come in handy. So then for the Prime Punch, if we use this now, it's 5 damage. Because I can use For the Greater Good. Gives me a 1 card play, 1 draw, 1 power. So I actually want to... Would I get another power? That's the thing. I'm not gonna do it. For the greater good. You seem like a nice lass. Next time, make good choices. Kind of fitting here, don't you think? In case I... Yeah, I forgot this one. Yes, much more fitting given your temperament. The Ardent Adept. So right here we can use Amplified Combatant to deal a total of 4 damage because of the field. Stop there. So we can do this for another 4 damage. I would have dealt 5 if I had popped it. It's just I would have only had 1 power. And then we can go ahead and cut her with our blade, leaves her with 2, and guess who's the lowest HP target here? So out comes the T-Rex. And Raptors, do my dirty work for me. They'll teach her to stay out of Insula Primalis. So, quick, easy win. Advanced Chokepoint, not too bad. Ultimate is really, really annoying. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be doing any Ultimate videos in the near future, so where I stopped, I'm stopping for some time. But anyway, a nice easy one to take it easy on us. I imagine next week will probably be hell to make up for it. We'll find out then. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching.